Idaho, the land that wrestling forgot. Until souls across the Gem State decided to make history. We all take risks. We all feel pain. We all have succeeded and failed. But not tonight. Tonight, our stories will be told. Tonight, our voices will be heard. Tonight, your eyes will see the unbelievable. For the first time in Idaho history, we bring you local professional wrestling. So gather the family, take a seat, and leave the action to us. We are Wrestle Club. What you are about to see is real. Each wrestler has years of training. Our bodies are not indestructible. We bend, we break, we bleed. So please, do not try this at home, school, or anywhere.
So who do you got today at the Gowan Field?
I got Black today.
Damien Black is for the Potato Bowl Championship.
Not yet, but it will be.
Better bring that back to Wrestle Club. Guess who I got?
Who you got?
I got your ex-partner.
Oh yeah?
That so-called Golden Boy Perseus.
Hey, you should give him a code breaker for me.
Code breaker. Consider it done. I'll break the code.
Gowan Field, how are you today? My name is May, and I will be your ring announcer for today. What you're about to see is very real. Our wrestlers have had many months of training, so we do ask that you please do not try any of this at home. Also, the louder you cheer, the bigger their moves. So now let's begin. Our first match is scheduled for one fall. Entering the ring from Boise, Idaho, weighing in at 200 pounds, the Lost Soul Garibai.
And welcome back, everyone, to episode 27 of Idaho Wrestle Club. We are out here at the Gowan Field Air Force Base, and coming to the ring is the Lost Soul Garibai, as you see right there. Gee, how are you doing today, my friend?
I am a little bit sluggish, but we are going to make this happen. How are you, West?
I got nothing to complain about. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, and we're out here at Gowan Field. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, pretty packed crowd for Wrestle Club. Big turnout for us out here celebrating the, what's it called here, G?
This would be the Military Family Day, and Wrestle Club is in the hangar right now. You know, this reminds me of Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Like we're talking about Guile stage if we want to break it down. But nevertheless, we have ourselves a jam-packed day for you, ladies and gentlemen. Several good matches on the card, and of course, as always, we are going to be going back to the ring here to see the Lost Soul Garibai entering, and then his opponent, who we will continue to wait for.
Yep, a very big day for Wrestle Club, as we're actually in the Air National Guard here, and this is a big privilege. Did you see those? What was that?
Looked like that was a F-14 Tomcat and probably a Black Hawk helicopter.
I will take your word for it, because I do not know what those are.
From Middleton, Idaho, weighing in at 180 pounds, the Golden Boy Perseus.
And his opponent, as you just heard, is the Golden Boy Perseus, and he has been making a stride here in Wrestle Club ever since, I guess he hit his former partner, Theodoric Lionheart, with that tag team belt. And ever since then, he has been looking in the mirror and looking at himself.
And, you know, to be quite frank with you, why shouldn't he? The kid is a golden god. He is a remarkable talent. And I mean, look at him right there. Anyone who walks out shining a gold like that, especially in a place like this, you know he is here to stake his claim. And the claim is going to be that Wrestle Club Heavyweight Championship. No, that does bring us to the next point, though. We still don't know if Garibai is going to get that belt back. We've seen what's been going on, but yeah.
Yeah, I think right now it's in an appeal process, so technically we don't even have a heavyweight champion. The owner, Patrick Holloway, has kind of put it in the back burner. I don't know why. I guess he's focusing on TV deals and venues, but we do have a nice venue here, a very first for Wrestle Club, as we are in the Air National Guard here and celebrating pretty much everybody in the military.
That's right, and speaking of very first, we right here are seeing these two men. As far as the first go, this crowd is the first time they've ever seen Lost Soul and the Golden Boy Perseus go at it. We at home, we here in the stadium, we in the back offices in the locker room, we know these two can take it to the limit.
And this is our first matchup here for episode 27. The Golden Boy Perseus taking on the Lost Soul Garibai. And it seems like the Lost Soul is trying to get the fans into it. Perseus is not buying it though. He says who cares about the fans there?
He's got a point though, to be pretty frank with you. I mean, like really Garibai should be focusing on the match and should be focusing on the Golden Boy, because let's face it, the Golden Boy, he may look small, but he is a pit bull in disguise. That kid's got a nasty bite, and Lost Soul Garibai with an arm drag bringing him over.
Yeah, he had that arm wringer applied, and he did some European uppercuts to his arm too. And there is a whip, a quick reversal. There's a block, and there's a big clothesline right there. The Golden Boy down, but not out. The Lost Soul with that headlock applied there is going to cut off the oxygen of the Golden Boy.
So how long do you think it might be before the Golden Boy gets a golden tan?
You know what? He needs to at least buy some spray or something. But you know what? I think if he was tanned, then that would kind of take away from his golden pants and his persona.
That's very true. You got a point on that one. And the Golden Boy Perseus quickly switching. I can't talk today. Switching over into a armbar hammerlock, and then Garibai taking it over into a front headlock. That was excellent counter to that, snapping him down with the snapmare.
And going right back to that headlock here. Both of these guys are very technical. Very well trained in the chain department. Perseus, I remember this kid actually training chain for about 3 months in a park, and he is pulling off all the training right here as he countered with that snapmare, and then he applies a headlock of his own.
Well, that was actually quite the counter too. I'm not gonna lie on that one. That was really well done by Perseus, sitting down and snapping the bigger guy over his shoulder like that. That goes to show you though, height and size doesn't matter. If you've got the ability to get the leverage, you can take it. Golden Boy being whipped off and into a head scissor. Oh, he's got him in that submission, Miz. Yeah, it's
head scissors and a Kimura lock there in the ring here.
And you can see it too. He's got it locked in. Lost Soul Garibai kicking him in the back. Now that's just not fair.
I mean, that's one way to break the hold, and then he keeps it. And there you see the power there. He has him in that front suplex.
Well, I might want to retract my statement about size and power. Fortunately, that is the one thing you give up when you got a guy who's bigger. Garibai doing a follow-away slam, rolling into a pin, only getting a 2 count though.
That was almost a 3. Caught the Golden Boy off guard for sure there, as that was a follow-away slam, keeper into a pin. And there is some European uppercuts, and that sends Perseus down on the mat there.
It looked like that was a close fist from what I saw there with that third one from Garibai. I wonder if Perseus had said something, maybe I owed him money. Garibai going into the second rope and looking for a clothesline, missing nothing there.
Nobody home on that one, and there's, that was a cradle DDT, as you saw him lock both of his legs there.
Actually looked more like a guillotine DDT more than a cradle DDT, but that's very accurate on that one there, G. Perseus right now arguing with the referee after dropping Garibai with that cradle DDT, guillotine DDT. Try saying that 3 times fast.
I'm going to pass on that one, but Perseus is in control here.
He is.
As he drilled the Lost Soul down on that mat, and he has a handful of hair there. I don't think the referee has seen it.
He's got a handful of hair, but he ain't holding on to it. Like, I didn't see his fingers interlocked in his hair there, G. Like, that might be illegal, but you know what? He didn't lock his fingers, so it really wasn't legal. I think it's fair.
And Golden Boy with that knee straight to the chest there. And there's more hair grabbing. Referee needs to get in there.
Oh, yeah, referee does need to get in there because Lost Soul's feeding some shots to the neck of the Golden Boy.
And I believe the Lost Soul has awoken here. Oof, Perseus on that top rope, right on the gut.
Look at the size of Perseus, though. He's just barely dangling off that rope. His feet aren't even touching. You see that?
And here comes the Lost Soul with that, gosh, elbow straight to the back. Perseus just flying off that top rope.
That was money in the bank as far as that shot goes. And I think that's what Lost Soul Garibai was going for. He got a 2 count off of that. Perseus kicking out. Lost Soul a little taken back by that. And I'll be pretty frank with you. He drove that elbow right to the back of Perseus.
And the Lost Soul has a stall here.
And what a stall. All the blood rushing to the brain. That can't be good for a man. And
there's a front suplex there.
A stalling vertical suplex into a front suplex. That is nothing but strength right there, ladies and gentlemen. Lost Soul still only getting a 2 count. A little taken by surprise by that, and I'll be frank with you, G, I almost actually thought he had it right there.
I thought that was game over, but it might be game over here as the Lost Soul is looking like he's trying to climb that top rope, taking off the padding there.
No, he is. He's going for that serpent splash of his, which he has put away bigger men. And if he connects that with somebody like Perseus, it's game over.
What a shot here. Look at the background, the hanger. Here in this military, and here comes the Lost Soul.
Finding nothing but the heel of Perseus' foot across his jaw. Lost Soul's down, Perseus down. We got a double down and a 10 count on the way.
Perseus countering that, had that scouted. I think the Lost Soul took too much time on that top rope there.
I don't know. I think he was admiring the view, to be perfectly honest with you, which costed him. But he's fired up now, hitting that clothesline followed by that back elbow. Lost Soul is in control, taking advantage of Perseus.
And here comes that whip. And Lost Soul going for, I think, for a side slam, countered, head scissors with the stand-up. You saw Perseus landing on his feet.
That right there is movie magic, my friends, my ladies and gentlemen. You just saw it. Perseus with the maneuverability, the speed, the agility, quickly countering Lost Soul into a head scissors takeover and landing on his feet gracefully, I must add.
I think he might be a god after all. I don't know. Perseus with that corner whip, but that's going to be a counter. Oh, nicely done. Backflip. Oh, and there's a backstabber to go with that backflip.
Yeah, that definitely is an appropriate way to describe Perseus right there. Giving Lost Soul Garibai a backstabber after doing a beautiful backflip over. And you saw that too. It was like almost match made in heaven. The heads were nearly connected when they were when he's flipping over there. Gee, that was I'm flabbergasted by how good that looked.
You know, Perseus made the mistake of not covering Lost Soul though, but he allows him to recover. And there's some kicks straight to the chest there.
Giving him the golden shots is what we're gonna call that.
Ooh, nobody home on that one.
Oh, yeah, he's paying for that now because here we are in a gory stretch followed by an airplane style spin.
And this could be the tap out. Perseus is probably gonna have to say, I quit right here. Dead center of this hanger.
You can't make the Golden God tap out. I'll be perfectly honest with you. We've yet to see that kid tap out. He is a god, for God's sake.
This can be a first time for Perseus right here.
He's letting go. Garibai's, well, he's repositioning. Oh, gory bomb from the gory stretch. That is good old-fashioned Gory Guerrero right there is what we're looking at, ladies and gentlemen. And also Garibai embodies that when he slaps in that move.
And that's going to be a 2 count. I thought that was over, but the Golden Boy's still in this one. And the Lost Soul telling the crowd, come on, let's get in this. He might be going for that serpent splash, going to put this one away. Taking off another padding there.
Yeah, boy, howdy, he is. He's exposing the ring. Technically, that's not legal.
And this could be all she wrote. Here comes the serpent splash.
He's going up on top, and Perseus, having none of it, giving Garibai a good old-fashioned enziguri to the side of the head.
There you see the agility of Perseus, and there's a chop to the chest. What do we have here? Top rope, high risk, and there's a, oh gosh, that's a top rope Hurricane Rana there.
Well, they call it high risk for a reason, and nobody can do it better than the Golden Boy Perseus connecting with a Hurricane Rana. Garibai, you see him watching the referee. He was dazed, realizing, oh God, I got to kick out.
Yeah, I'm surprised he kicked out of that one. That took a lot out of both men. That was top rope. Landing from that height has to hurt.
And Garibai, though, I think he's back into it. He's going for that serpent strike of his. That is nothing but pain. That is a palm, open palm, right across your chest / face. Wherever he decides to hit you, you're going to feel it.
And that's going to lead a 2 count here. What does the Lost Soul have to do to put away Perseus? I think he just told us he's going to flatline him.
I think so, too. I think that's what I just call. Oh, he gave him a single. Oh. Give him a little bit of payback for Theodoric Lionheart, that single leg code breaker.
And as you guys saw, prior to this matchup, he was talking to Theodoric, and Theodoric told him, give Perseus a code breaker. I guess the Lost Soul listened to him because that was the code breaker. And, a little bit of pride of Olympus there.
Oh,
and this
Nelly.
Could be the powerbomb? What is he going for?
That's what it's looking like we're seeing here is a good old-fashioned, oh, nope. Powerbomb into a Hurricane Rana. Perseus going for the pin, and he's got him.
That's going to be a 3 count there.
That's it. He got him.
That was 3. Perseus is your winner here, victorious in episode 27. That I would say that was an upset, but Perseus doing his homework, countering that, and normally the Lasso doesn't go for that power bomb.
I think that's what happened right there. Lasso Garibai out of frustration. He kicked out of the Codebreaker, which, let's be pretty honest with you, I don't think anybody could deliver a Codebreaker quite like Cedric Lionheart, which is the reason why Perseus kicked out. But Perseus, knowing that he had Garibai frustrated by that point, taking advantage, putting all his weight on Garibai's shoulder. You see it too. Garibai is upset. Uh-oh, what do we got here?
Pitcher's got a rubber arm.
Go. Get him. Not accuracy, not power.
Hey, look, kid, look. You do it a little bit better, okay? First of all, what is this?
I'm going to show you how a real champion does it, okay?
Goodness. I'm coming for you, Marcus.
That's how a real champion does it, you little twerp.
This next match is scheduled for one fall. Entering the ring from the Idaho Department of Corrections, weighing in at 180 pounds, the Outlaw Rusty Livings.
And here is the next matchup as we see the Outlaw Rusty Livings making his way out here. And as we just saw, Marcus King Anderson just dunked him in a pool of water.
Can't be happy about that for sure, but you know what? That's what happens when you disrespect the king and stab him in the back. Well, ink no more because of that man right there, not wanting to follow King Anderson's rule. And I'll be frank with you there, G. If the king tells you to do something, you listen to the king.
Well, the king is not playing by the rules. I mean, a kiddo out there was trying to have fun, and then he just breaks that up, just presses the button, and dunks the Outlaw in water. I mean, the king is not playing by the rules. He's playing by his own rules.
Well, then those are the rules that matter the most, is his own rules. Why should he listen to the Outlaw Rusty Livings? Why should he listen to anybody else? He's a king.
And his opponent from Riverside, California, weighing in at 235 pounds, King Marcus Anderson.
And speaking about the king, our Lord, our Savior, our liege, King Marcus Anderson will be coming to the ring. And there he is right there. And look at him. He is proud of himself for what he has done. And you know what, G? I can't say I blame him. Men like Outlaw Rusty Livings who deserve to be behind bars deserve to get dunked too.
What are you talking about? He served his time. He went from parole to probation. You got to give him some sort of credit. He's been doing what he needs to do to stay out of the pen. And Marcus King Anderson there is not playing by the rules.
The only credit I'm going to give him is the fact he didn't rob the nearby 7-Eleven of the Twinkies that were available for him.
I don't think Outlaw eats Twinkies. I think the king probably does, though.
Hey, you watch what you say about the king. Otherwise, you and I will have a throw down here in the booth.
Hey, we need to do our job here. We're not wrestling. We're gonna let the wrestlers handle their business as Marcus King Anderson is gonna be taking on the Outlaw Rusty Livings there in just 1 second.
Yeah, that's right. King Marcus Anderson, Outlaw Rusty Livings. This has been an ongoing brawl between these two. And look at that. The king is telling JW, go ahead and check me. I got nothing.
I think he would have to double check the king. I don't trust the king. I'm pretty sure he has something up his sleeve.
You don't trust the king. I don't trust Rusty Livings. A man who's been behind bars doing solitary confinement deserves to not be trusted at that point.
There you see the referee checking out the Outlaw. Nothing wrong with the Outlaw. The Outlaw has been playing clean in 2018 for sure.
Should have done a better check. Should have probably snapped that rubber glove in the process.
The Outlaw, he's exchanging some words to the king here, letting the king know that the people in the Air Force don't appreciate him, and there's a little push right
King Marcus
there.
Anderson doesn't appreciate Outlaw either. And a tie-up between the two. Once again, King Marcus Anderson displaying to Outlaw that he has the superior strength between the two.
And the Outlaw is in the center of the ring when that headlock there. He's going to try to find some way out, slugging him in the back, doing what he needs to do. And here comes that push-off right there.
Only to be greeted by a royal shoulder to the chest. And that is exactly what I expected when you deal with a man like Marcus Anderson. He's a bulldozer there, G. He'll run you over and he don't care.
And he made the mistake there, taunting and going to that top rope, telling the fans to shut up. He should have went for the cover.
I don't know on that one, truthfully. I mean, he knows his opponent quite well. Rusty Livings isn't going to be the guy. As a matter of fact, right there. See, he's going to be a coward. He's going to try to roll away and run away.
And there you see the Outlaw with the flip there. There's the agility of the Outlaw countering that big boot that Marcus King Anderson threw. But Marcus King Anderson missed.
And that right there, King Anderson slapping Outlaw across the back of his head, letting the peasant know that he means nothing to the king. Matter of fact, there it is again, another shot to the back.
Marcus King Anderson in the corner, hitting the Outlaw. And there's an eye rake right there. That's illegal. Referee needs to get in there.
Illegal nothing. He didn't rake his eye. He was just checking his mask. I saw that. You saw it. And followed up by a big old clothesline across the neck.
And there you see the power of the king. And the king, I would say he is looking pretty big. Dropping a lot of weight, putting on some more muscle. And there's the muscle of the Outlaw right there as he hit a hip toss.
Yeah, he did. Disrespecting our king and our liege. Hitting him with that hip toss, followed by a big old line. And then that infamous heel kick of his, too. Just getting money on the bank with that guy.
That was straight on the kisser there. The king is on the outside. Was he talking to the fans or what is he doing?
He's taking a quick moment to recover himself. He's fine. The king is okay.
Is he, I think his moneymaker just got readjusted. He's trying to adjust his moneymaker there.
He'll make that peasant pay for it. Don't you worry.
The Outlaw is going to make the king pay. The Outlaw does not want this to go on a count out. He wants the king inside the ring.
I think the king isn't real. There we go. The king, classic bait and switch, baited Outlaw and then switched it up by giving him a good old elbow to the jaw. And you see it right there. That man is proud of what he does.
Ooh, and there's a chop there, and I heard that one.
Yeah.
The Outlaw's chest looks like there's some welts there.
Yeah, that definitely did not look.
What does he have?
Oh, no.
I think he's going for that corner post. Oh, the Outlaw countered. Marcus King Anderson getting what he deserves, really.
Really? He deserves something like that? I don't believe you.
He's just trying to hit the Outlaw on the corner post.
It's fair. It's all fair. It's all fair and love all. And that right now we're seeing disrespect from Outlaw to our king.
The Outlaw's calling for that elbow. Oh, and he nails him right there on the apron.
Yeah, but I think that costed Outlaw a lot more than it did the king. There's a difference between concrete and grass. And quite frankly, Outlaw dropped his butt on the concrete over that grass.
Yeah, that cement has to hurt. But the Outlaw is still in control here. Ooh, hit him with that right hand.
No, don't you worry. He's just firing up the king. The king's going to recover back from it, I'm telling you. Oh, no, maybe not just yet. He had to take that knee to the face first. But you know what? Don't you worry there, G. The king will come back.
I don't know. The king is down on the mat, and the Outlaw is taking control of it. He might be going for the 3 leg drops here, and there's a miss there.
He rolled through it, though. Outlaw quickly seeing that, and he's favoring that knee. We know that he took an injury to the knee a couple years back. I wonder if that,
That was a straight right. And there's the king with the boot straight to the face of the Outlaw. Oh, referee needs to get in there.
Well, the referee needs to do something for sure, and that's make sure the king's laces are tied up instead of sitting there counting. Come on.
Did you see the king just pose right now? Putting his right bicep out there?
I did see that. You know what? He's got a magnificent right bicep. He's the king, for God's sakes. And he's showing that right bicep of his is great for chopping down peasants like the Outlaw.
And there's the Outlaw in that corner. Oh, and there's a splash by the king.
And King sizing him up, and he's going for that. Yep, right there. A splash into that.
Ooh, nicely done.
Yeah, that is nicely done. That good old-fashioned sidewalk slam. King showing his strength, doing a small strut around the ring with him. And by small, I mean quick 360.
And the King taking advantage here, grabbing that mohawk.
We never did confirm. Is that his hair?
You know what? I really don't know, but the King. Belly to back release suplex, really.
Just planting Outlaw right into the ground on that one there. King, proud of his work, going for that.
Ooh, nicely done. That was
That's a step elbow drop is what I refer to that as, because that's what it looked like he did there.
And that's going to lead to a 2.5 count there. The King is taking advantage of this matchup here. And the Outlaw, you know, with this mohawk, there's another person that has a red mohawk, which is Último Acción Punquero. You think they might be brothers?
If so, that explains a lot, to be perfectly honest with you. King going for that perfect mare, missing it though.
Outlaw had him scouted nobody home, and that's going to give Outlaw an opening, and he really needed one. Taking advantage of the King in the corner here, hit him in the gut.
And you see the Outlaw winding up, just punching the King like his personal punching bag. King, however, though, locking his arm around that rope. He ain't going to tolerate that.
And I think those knees to the midsection allow the King to get whipped there. The Outlaw, now he hits it. Big high kick there.
He got that high kick too. That's all money. I'll give the Outlaw credit. The peasant knows when he can get a good shot in. Outlaw right now going what looks like for that 10 count of his.
He's telling everybody, do you want to count with me? And there's 1, 2, 3.
King, come on, get out of there. Get out of there, King.
5, 6, 7.
Oh, yeah, that's what I expected. There you go, King. Oh, that's a good old-fashioned jackknife powerbomb right there.
And both men are down and out here in the hangar at Gowan Field.
There's nothing fancy about a good old-fashioned jackknife there, G. It gets the point across faster than anything.
And just to point out, right now, the Air National Guard, we have the 124th Air Support Operations Squadron. These guys protect life and property and preserve peace and our public safety, so people like us can come out here and watch some Wrestle Club. And right now we're seeing the King taking advantage of the Outlaw.
I think talking about public safety, they need to do the protection of Rusty Livings, because King's about to give him the royal decree.
Nobody home there. The Outlaw had him scouted. He actually had that left hand on the rope.
I don't think the King saw that either. King not have. Oh!
And there's a jawbreaker from the top rope there.
That was a shotgun-style jawbreaker across that top rope. And what is Rusty Livings going for here?
Top rope sunset flip. He has him counted 1, 2, 3. Quick. The Outlaw Rusty Livings countered the royal decree, and then he hits him with that sunset flip, pulling off the win here. Some retribution for getting dunked in the water earlier.
That's right. I am beside myself once again. Like, we have seen 2 surprising upsets today so far, with Rusty Livings getting the upset over King Marcus Anderson. Marcus Anderson, how does he have that in the bank? He went for the royal decree, and Rusty Livings managed to grab the rope and pull himself out of it like the coward that he is.
I would say the Outlaw did his homework. That was a really great counter there. The Outlaw pulling off the W. Marcus King Anderson is frustrated here, but he lost fair and square.
You call it fair and square, I call it malarkey. That's what I call it. There was nothing fair about that. Russell Livings just got lucky. That's all we gotta say.
Did you know we're on TV? We're on digital, Cable 1 Channel 64 every Friday at 7 p.m. That means you guys could be on TV. Your semi-main event is scheduled for one fall. Entering the ring from Littleton, Idaho, weighing in at 170 pounds, Theodoric Lionheart.
And here is your semi-main event for the Potato Bowl Championship, and making his way out is Theodoric Lionheart. As we saw in the last episode, he got clocked in the face by the Potato Belt, which was a DQ, so that means he is unfortunately not your Potato Bowl champion, but he does get some, I guess, a rematch here, and I hope that he leaves with the Potato Bowl Championship.
Yeah, it's gotta be something said to about the fact that Patrick Holloway is a man of fairness, giving Theodoric Lionheart another chance after Damien Black whips him in the face with a belt. And that does mean that this is a title defense, ladies and gentlemen, for the Potato Bowl Championship.
And his opponent from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 165 pounds, one half of the current tag team champions and current Idaho Potato Bowl champion, Project Mayhem's Damien Black.
And as you just heard, the Black Heart Prince of Darkness, Damien Black, the Voodoo Priest, without the Potato Bowl Championship, without Brad Zane at his side. I believe he probably got barred from ringside due to his interference last time around. I think Black is still at that point, though, where he doesn't want to go out with the belt, because in his mind, he doesn't care for it. He wants the heavyweight gold.
Yeah, well, right now we don't have a heavyweight champion, so that's still up in the air. But yes, Patrick Holloway did ban Brad Zane because of what happened in the last episode. So finally we get a one-on-one Damien Black versus Theodoric Lionheart, and I believe this is going to work to the advantage of Theodoric Lionheart, and he's going to pull out a win here.
You would like to think that, and I'll be pretty honest with you, I want to see it too. As we both know, Project Mayhem is a fan of no one. They don't care for anybody in the wrestling club. They don't even care for themselves half the time. And right there, Damien Black, the voodoo priest, doing his prayer, offering up pretty much his heart to the darkness. And I'll tell you this right now, G, I'm scared every time I see a guy. That pain on his face, that blood, that black blood, whatever that is running down his mouth, that's terrifying.
Yeah, he looks like a main character from a horror flick. And Damien Black is nothing nice. And speaking of nothing nice, these guys are just clobbering each other to start this one off.
They really are. And Theodoric Lionheart quickly getting the upper hand, going for the shots to the guts, locking that arm in, making sure Black can't escape. I won't lie to you though. Black is like the last person you want to get in a striking contest with. He is a master striker.
Damien Black just running around the ring there, and then he caught Theodoric off guard. Very nicely done by Damien Black.
And you're seeing what I'm saying right there by master striking? He basically baited Lionheart into it, only to greet him with two knees to the side as he came in. Black is now in control.
Theodoric Lionheart is right back into the ring here. Damien Black with that arm wringer. And he's sizing up the Lion here.
Sizing up indeed, and a cartwheel over. Wow, look at the agility.
Ooh, and there was a kick to the kisser there. That's going to send Theodoric Lionheart down on the mat.
He got all of that too. I'll be pretty frank with you, G. I was not expecting that one.
And 2 count there. Still early in this matchup. Theodoric Lionheart kicking out there. And Damien Black is, looks like he's getting frustrated here.
A little early to be getting frustrated, but then again, Damien Black's a man on a mission. He wants to prove that he isn't just the Potato Bowl champion. He is Wrestle Club's future champion. And I'm going to be honest with you, G, that's a dark day. That Muda splash right in the corner, only to find that Theodoric's not there, and then he gets caught by a sling blade.
Theodoric Lionheart just countering that maneuver there. Had him scouted. Very nicely done as he hit that rope, came off, hit him with that swing blade.
And you see Damien Black's trying to escape. He's got the ropes.
Oh, he just landed on his feet. Did you see that?
Wow, that's what I'm talking about by the maneuverability and the gymnastics. And then he gave him a good old-fashioned guillotine kick across the face. Ow!
This one could be over here. That 2.5 there. Damien Black just showing his agility as he landed on his feet from that mid rope. That was kind of creepy, to be honest.
That was really like right there. See, Damien Black, the master manipulator of the joints. And I'll be pretty frank with you, that can't be legal. He's pulling his fingers backwards. Is that legal, G?
You're gonna have to ask referee JW, but it does not look pleasing. It looks like he's breaking the fingers of Theodoric Lionheart.
Yeah, that's right. And you're seeing it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Theodoric Lionheart. Oh,
he has him in a fireman's carry. Oh, straight kick to the chest and a kick to the face with that Pele kick.
That looked like a modified version of a go to sleep right there from Theodoric Lionheart, kicking Damien Black across the chest, followed up by the Pele kick, as you said, G. I mean, wow. Like, that's the thing about these two men, though. They know each other insanely well. They have been in wars ever since Damien Black has shown up in Wrestle Club.
Yeah, I'll give Damien Black some credit. He kicked out of a GTS. Normally, no one ever kicks out of that. But Damien Black hit him with that throat chop and has his leg out right now. Theodoric Lionheart is in a bad spot here.
That is a very bad spot. Yeah, Damien Black is right now just dissecting Theodoric Lionheart, giving him those kicks across the joints. And here comes that cartwheel DDT. All of it.
Nicely done there. You saw Theodoric Lionheart, his neck just snapped.
Damien Black. Again, like I told you though, G. I mean, I'll be pretty frank with you. The Project Mayhem guys, I've got nothing but disrespect for them. I don't care for these guys, but they are nothing short of amazing. They all have their abilities. Every time we've seen a member of Project Mayhem, whether it be from Hickman to Chaz Bedlam to Damien Black or even Brad Zane, they all bring a certain type of a game to the mat, and everyone has to adjust to it.
Well, they also are notorious for cheating too and pulling off wins and hitting people with championship belts so they can still retain. And that's the reason why Patrick Holloway banned him today. And Theodoric Lionheart with that cradle suplex there.
That's actually a fisherman's suplex and almost homage to good old-fashioned Mr. Perfect, the Perfect Plex. He had the hands locked, the knees tucked in tight. I'm surprised he got out of that.
Yeah, Damien Black kicked out of a GTS and a Perfect Plex. What do you have to do to put Damien Black away?
You got to do a lot to put this man away. He is like a rubber band. He keeps snapping back no matter how many times you beat him.
Well, Theodoric Lionheart has him in the corner there, and Damien Black is feeling those chops. Should we call them palm strikes?
I think we should call those lion paws. because that's what he's slapping him with right there. The Lionheart hitting that corner and then going for it. Ooh.
There you see the speed of Theodoric Lionheart there.
Do you see him just open his mouth up like that? He looked like a big old lion taking a yawn after killing his prey. Wow.
Did you see the height that he got on that drop kick? He was in the air for quite some time. He is pumped. He's going to put this one away.
Yeah, Damien Black's in the drop zone. We might be seeing the swanton from Theodoric Lionheart.
Come on. Come on, Theodoric.
Is he going to get all of it? Easy. No. Oh, bouncing the back of his head off the knees of Damien Black. Well, that's a high-risk maneuver for a reason. You take a lot to do that.
Oh, there's a knee to the chest. I'm surprised Theodoric didn't get a stinger off that.
I'm really surprised he didn't get a stinger off that. I'm surprised he's actually standing right now. Where is Damien Black going from here?
Oh, there's that springboard back kick. And that's going to send Theodoric down on the canvas there in the corner. Watch out. Here comes Damien Black.
Oh, and you see that right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm talking about by bringing a certain game to the mat. Damien Black using Theodoric to just pump himself up in the air and then drop kick him in the kisser afterwards. Like, again, I'm not a fan of Project Mayhem, but I am a fan of the way these men work in the ring.
Yep, Damien Black is bringing all the stunts here, and Theodoric reaching from below just hit him with that vicious clothesline.
Yeah, he got all of that too. That was just money right there.
And what do we have in store here?
Good old-fashioned Falcon Arrow from Theodoric Lionheart.
And he needs to go for the cover.
Come on, Theodoric, you should be pinning him. You shouldn't be dragging him.
No, I think he's going back. I think he's going to put this one away.
He's going to try it again. Damien Black, I think he's coming too, though. I think he knows what's going on. Yeah, that's honestly, like Theodoric Lionheart really should probably have gone for that again. Getting kicked, getting rewarded for his efforts, but with another kick to the jaw.
Big mistake by Theodoric Lionheart. It might cost him. It looks like Damien Black is setting him up for something. He just kicked him in the leg there.
He really did. What is Damien Black going to do here? Almost didn't make it up to that second rope.
Damien Black sizing him up, taunting.
This could be that 180
splash.
Yeah.
And saying it, I think was that a voodoo prayer or whatever he's doing.
That is a voodoo prayer, and he's just summoning all the powers from the dark below, and he connects with that 180 splash of his.
And that's going to hurt both men. Both men putting their bodies on the line here. I'm not sure who got the worst of that one.
I actually, be pretty honest, I think that might have been Damien. He landed on his knee kind of funky there. But Theodoric Lionheart, though, still getting up. Both men. But I'm surprised that they've got the gas to keep going after a maneuver like that, after an exchange of what they've had.
Yeah, Damien Black is on the other corner. What is he? Could be going for that Muda splash. Uh-oh. And there you see the power of Theodoric Lionheart. German suplex with the keeper. That's going to, almost a 3 there. We almost had a new champion. He still has that locked.
He does. Is he going to go for another one? Well, no.
Damien Black just gave Theodoric a low blow there. The referee did not see that. That's 1, 2, 3.
It's that damn trick knee again there, G. That trick knee always seems to come into play whenever they need it.
Okay, so Project Mayhem was banned. The referee just 1 second got distracted. And Damien Black low blowed Theodoric Lionheart. And I would say he stole this one again.
I mean, you know what, G, like I said before, I can't say that I am a fan of Project Mayhem. They don't like us. They give us no reason to be fans of them. But I will give them credit whenever it's due. They do bring a certain thing to the mat, and this time around it's a form of a trick knee from Damien Black.
That was not a trick. That was a low blow. Illegal. You don't hit a man there, and Theodoric Lionheart is still feeling it, trying to recover. I don't blame him.
He's just pulling some. You know what? I mean, we can agree to disagree on this one, but Ric Flair was notorious for a lot of trick knees, and Damien Black just channeled that. That's all he did.
Well, I know for sure he's not favoring his groin. Poor Theodoric Lionheart taking the L here. Damien Black stealing another one,
and he's still the Potato Bowl champion.
This is your heavyweight champion, the Lost Soul, Garibai. And you can own your own merchandise, just like the t-shirt that I'm wearing right here. But you can also own some Wrestle Club merchandise by visiting our website at www.idahowrestleclub.com. You can also make your orders on Facebook at facebook.com/Idaho Wrestle Club.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is King Marcus Anderson, here to tell you that I have a new shirt, direct from Japan. I sold 1 million of these across the nation, and now I'm bringing it to the United States. Get yours at facebook.com/Idaho Wrestle Club, and make sure you look for the royal purple. That is a guarantee and a royal decree.
If you're sitting there thinking, how can I get a t-shirt? Well, your hunt's over. Go on to IdahoWrestleClub.com and get the official Lionheart t-shirt.
Hey, Wrestle Club fans, guess what? Every Friday night now, Cable 1, what channel is it?
Channel 64?
Channel 64, 7 o'clock. You get to see Wrestle Club action. What are you looking at me for?
I'm sorry, I'm just starstruck. We're going to be on TV.
We're going to be on the TV.
That's right,
you
TV,
get to see
Channel 64.
Channel 64. You get to see your favorite tag team, the Spud Brothers Coalition.
That's right. That's us. That's us. We're going to be on TV.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
My name's Theodoric Lionheart, and you can catch me and the entire Wrestle Club roster here Fridays at 7 o'clock.
All right. Who's ready for the main event? Can you get louder than that? Who's ready for the main event? Okay, my eardrums need to be checked now. That's definitely loud enough. Your main event is scheduled for one fall. Entering the ring from Salem, Massachusetts, weighing in at 299 pounds, is your Tree City Giant, James Grimm.
And here is your main event here for episode 27. Making his way out is the big Tree City Giant, James Grimm. I've always wanted to say this, West. Round 1, fight.
That's right, round 1 fight indeed. Heaven or hell, let's rock. James Grimm, a fan favorite, the Tree City Giant, all 299 pounds of that man, and he has got to square off against one half of the current tag team champion. He's not the table champion. We just saw the other half of that. What the?
And speaking of the tag team champion, he just used that tag team belt and hit James Grimm in the knee there. The match has not started. This is, I guess this is how we're going to start this matchup here.
Brad Zane, quickly, like, wow. What is he doing? Oh! Brad Zane is on a warpath right now. I don't know what James Grimm did to make him so mad.
That's okay. This match has not started up yet, so technically he can't get disqualified yet.
You just see it there too. Brad Zane going straight for the knee of James Grimm, and you know what? Say what you want about it. Oh!
And there goes the shoulder of James Grimm, and he is favoring his leg. This is not the way you want to start off your main event. James Grimm he has his back against the wall. Let's put it that way.
And referee, like Brad Zane got in the ring, told the ref to start the match and count him out. He's not going to waste any time on that. I'll be surprised if Grimm decides to get back in the ring after that.
And we're almost at a 10 count here. Brad Zane taking the coward away out. He wants a count out.
Hey, you know, a W's a W no matter how you achieve it. But, I mean, at the same time, too, I don't know if this was smart on Grimm's part to get back in the ring. Zane hovering over him and kicking him in the back for his efforts.
And then Brad Zane taking off that Wrestle Club t-shirt.
Just ripping it off of his body. And then, oh!
And using that elbow like in the spine and just drilling that. That has to hurt.
And then Zane kicking that bad knee. Oh, what's he saying right there? He's got it. Oh! He's just driving that elbow, that bony elbow into the neck, into the collarbone of James Grimm. Almost like he got him a sleeper, but he's putting pressure on that.
And I think the referee saw that, telling Brad Zane to let go there. I've never really seen anybody use their elbow as a weapon. That has to hurt.
If you got
I think it goes right back to it.
Well, I mean, I'll be pretty frank with you, though. You know, elbows, especially if they're sharp and bony, are pretty good at doing what you need to do. Zane catching himself. Grimm, though, quickly whipping him out of the corner with that one-handed snapmare. I'm surprised, to be honest with you.
Hits him with that clothesline. Well, James Grimm is a big man, and he's showing it right here. And James Grimm has him scooped up there.
Oh, and it's nice. Right there, too. That's all power. He grabbed him and pulled him up, and he sacrificed his knee for that. The same knee that Zane started off the match with.
And there's an elbow drop by James Grimm, and James Grimm is still favoring that knee there, but he's making the cover here.
Zane's shoulders up, though. The referee didn't see that. I'll be pretty frank with you, though. If you got the victory, I would have been okay with that right there. James Grimm getting a 2 count. Zane quickly breaking the eye of Grimm, though.
James Grimm is, well, has one leg. Now he's blinded. There's really much he can't do. And,
that right there, that's a diving forearm right to the back of a man's knee. Great way to blow out somebody's ACL.
It looks like a chop block there. Brad Zane just taking advantage here, drilling his knee on the canvas.
Zane is all over Grimm. He's like a rabid hyena just biting at the carcass of its meat.
And he's just mocking the crowd here. I don't think they appreciate Brad Zane.
There's that STF from Brad Zane. He likes to lock that sucker around. He holds it into place right now, too. He's pulling the hair as well.
And that's illegal for sure. You're going to have to let go here. Count of 4. He's saying, oh yeah, my bad. I think Brad Zane knows what he's doing.
Well, he is the puppet master. Remember, he's always controlling the show. He's always in control of the match, and he's stomping on Grimm's leg, letting the puppet know that his day is numbered.
James Grimm needs to get back up in here, as his leg has pretty much been the target since this match started.
Well, what is Brad Zane going for here? So it looks like a good old-fashioned figure 4, and it is. He's got it locked in.
And James Grimm might have to tap out here. That right knee, he has been favoring it. And there's Brad Zane using the rope for leverage. Referee needs to turn around. And
I think he was too slow. Grimm going down for a 2 count, though. Zane's got that figure 4 locked in. Look at that. He's got the leverage on him.
And Brad Zane again cheating using that rope there. Referee needs to turn around. And, well, he did, but he was a little too late.
Yeah, a little late on that one. Zane was already back up and running.
I think the referee's concerned about James Grimm's shoulders. He needs to be looking at Brad Zane.
Oh, he's turning it over, though. Zane's actually right next to the ropes. And Grimm, he's got him in the reverse figure 4 right now. Grimm and Zane, that's a lot of weight on Zane's knee, and that's 299 pounds of weight on Zane's knee.
Oh, and then the referee, now he looks and he sees that Brad Zane using the rope there. He should have looked at him like a minute ago.
Well, we know that JW's not in the pocketbook of Project Mayhem, right? We know that they're notorious for grabbing referees' attentions.
Speaking of attention and grabbing, James Grimm with that belly-to-back suplex there, and almost a 3 count.
Wow, that was actually pretty impressive. James Grimm out of nowhere grabbing Zane, desperation, and Grimm is feeling the effect of his knee, though. You're seeing it right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's got to be hurting after all the abuse Zane has put on that sucker.
Well, Brad Zane hit him with that tag team belt right in the kneecap.
Now, that was a definitely good way to start the match, wasn't it?
And let's see what we have here. James Grimm has him in that front suplex, and there's a front slam there, and James Grimm just landed on his knees. We saw that, and he had a delayed pin because he is favoring his knee. That's only going to be a 2 count.
That is only going to be a 2 count, but that definitely could not have done Zane any favors, so that had to hurt.
James Grimm
he's dragging him. Is he going to go for that old-fashioned Bader bomb of his?
He might be. I don't know if he has the leg power right now, but he's going to pull all the stunts for this main event here.
Zane looking like he's out of it, too, after taking a front slam. 299 pounds on his back. Zane's up, though.
And and he goes right back to that leg, and James Grimm just fell off that mid-rope there.
Ouch. That was actually well scouted out by Brad Zane. And you tell it, too. He's telling the crowd, puppets, that he's letting them know that he is the puppet master. He's in control.
And Brad Zane just stomping his foot on the chest of James Grimm.
He's going for another one, I think.
And now he's just turning his boot there to the same referee count.
Wow, Brad Zane, all forms of viciousness on James Grimm right now. Wow.
Just adding insult to injury. Speaking of insult here, here's Brad Zane just stepping on James Grimm like he's a doormat.
He might only be 225 pounds, but that's 225 pounds still on your back, and he's calling for it. He's going to cut the strings of his puppet.
And he could be going for that cutter here, sizing him up, even throwing some taunts there, saying he's a puppet master. This one could be done here.
Here we go.
Hits him with that cutter. James Grimm just countered there. James Grimm pulled off a W here. He just countered the cutter there.
He did just counter the cutter there. He used his weight, came down on top of Zane, pulled him down, and held him in place. Desperation. He sized up and stole a 3 count. Brad Zane.
I wouldn't not say he stole it. That was a great counter to the cutter. I mean, I've never seen anybody pull off that.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody pull off that too. Like Grimm saw it coming. I think maybe Zane talking too long. Look at that. Grimm's getting a piece of cotton candy from a fan. That's cute.
That's what you get for winning and beating Project Mayhem. Real big win here for James Grimm in episode 27.
He's slipping to the back. It might be wise to get out of there too, because I can't imagine Brad Zane of all people being happy. Episode 27 comes to an end with Brad Zane, Project Mayhem, losing to James Grimm, and he is furious with the referee.
I am happy for James Grimm. Big W for Wrestle Club here in episode 27.
Ladies and gentlemen, episode 27 wrapping up. That is insane. Wow, I was not expecting that there, Gene.
Not at all. James Grimm pulling all the stunts here. And our next event is going to be the Potato Bowl.
That's right, Potato Bowl down at Special Olympics Arena, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to miss that. That is going to be insane, my friend.
What did you guys think? Thank you so much, Gallenfield, and everyone for coming out and seeing us and having us here. Again, we'll be back in Garden City at the Special Olympics Center on the 22nd. That's next Saturday, and we hope you can join us. More information can be found on our Facebook page at Idaho Wrestle Club. Thank you and have a great day.
If any of you guys want to go ahead and take a picture with all the wrestlers, you guys are more than welcome to. You guys can come inside the ring and then take a few pictures with the wrestlers. Thank you.
And this is just a little reminder of what the wrestlers do and why they do it. They do it for the fans, as you see the Lost Soul saying, and if any fans want to come out and take pictures, it's all about the fans here, and it's all about the appreciation of the military, as we have been. I guess this is our third time in the military venue?
I believe so.
We have been to Mount Hope Air Force Base.
Yes.
Gowan Field, this is the Air National Guard, and we have been in the Military Appreciation Fair at the Boise VA Medical Center.
Yeah, 3 times this year. That's actually been quite a bit for Wrestle Club, to be pretty frank with you. Whether the men and the women of the Wrestle Club, whether it's the fans and whatnot, I mean, you have to sit back and kind of appreciate all that we've ever done and all that they've ever done for us. I mean, without the fans, Gene, you and I have always said it, without the fans, Wrestle Club's got nothing.
Exactly, and if you want to go check out those previous episodes, obviously add us on Roku, give us the 5-star rating that we want, share us on Facebook and whatnot. But today was the day for the military, as we actually have some military vets that are in Wrestle Club as well.
That's right.
Weighing in at 185 pounds, coming in from Oregon, that's right. I'm making my debut for Wrestle Club Boise. September 22nd, 2 p.m. at the Special Olympics. You're not gonna wanna miss it, because rock and wrestling is the new thing. That's right. My name is Livewire Eddie Vice, and this is Wrestle Club.
Hi there, this is CEO Patrick Calloway once again, and I'm here to announce that this 22nd of September at 2 p.m. over here at the Special Olympics of Idaho, we are hosting our new Potato Bowl tournament. Now, this is the first time where our Potato Bowl champion, Damien Black, is actually going to be defending his title in the arena. Now, with that being said, I'm fair in all things that we get to do here. So he gets to skip all the matches, and he is automatically in the final, which, by the way, is going to be a 4-way elimination match. It's going to be exciting. I wish I could be there to see it, but I am working on new venues. I'm working on more professional TV deals, and I can't be there. But that doesn't mean that my eyes aren't watching what goes on at these matches. So, I'm excited for it. You all should be excited for it. I'm excited to see you all there. My name, once again, is CEO Patrick Calloway.